When a woman cheats, walk away. The relationship is done. Don't even try to fix it. Just walk away. I'm telling you, for your own good, because it's a lot different. I'm not saying that men cheating is not bad. I'm not condoning men, but it's different when it comes to a woman. Men care about sex a lot more. Men have about 7 to 15 times the amount of testosterone that a woman has. Testosterone in itself is a libido boosting hormone. So men care about sex a lot more than a woman does. On top of that, the physical act in itself. He's on top of you. He's taking you home. He's throwing you around. He's inside you. He's dominating you. Men conquer women when they cheat. Women get conquered. You're spreading your legs. You're opening up to a man. This man is stronger and more powerful than you. And I want you to understand this too. In a raw level concept, a man doesn't have as much of a biological input when it comes to sex. Because of contraception today, we have 41 different types of contraception. 2, if you consider pulling out an abortion contraception, which is kind of different mindset, different argument in itself. But you have 41 different types of contraception. Sex is not sex for a woman to man. A sex for a woman is having a baby, being hunkered down for 9 months. It's a lot more of a biological thought process that occurs. It's not just you getting it on with the man. There's a physical change that occurs with your body. And we are biologically wired to think this way. This is why on a Saturday night, there's no group of 18-year-old girls like, just, I want to go have sex with a bunch of dudes, that's it. There's definitely that 1% of women that think this way, but the 99% of men are thinking like, oh, I want to go out and sleep with girls. I don't care how much they make. I don't care what they do. As long as they look good, it is what it is. Men are very sexually driven. So it's not that men can be condoned for cheating behavior, but men look at sex a lot more. But when a woman cheats, there's typically some kind of break in the relationship. There's an emotional disconnect. There's a lack of intimacy. There's a lack of commitment. And women don't cheat in a relationship unless they know that this man can give them some kind of value or their situation cannot be affected. When a woman breaks up out of a relationship, 99% of the time, it's because she knows that she can get another man out there in her own calculations. Sometimes this doesn't actually fall through, but this is her mindset. Women typically monkey branch out of a relationship. They don't end the relationship because the relationship doesn't make sense for them. They typically stay in it until they can find something better or something that makes more sense for them. So when she's cheating on you, she has already proactively thought about it. It's a premeditative action. It's not just her engaging in something on some night. Typically, it's just not that. It's typically because she has found something that makes more sense for her.
The 5 reasons why women cheat. There is no debate about this, straight up. Number 1, her man is pathetic. In my opinion, a lot of women cheat because their man lets them. They're pathetic. They have no backbone. They're not strong. They don't stand on shit. They don't stand for shit. So the woman just walks all over him. Once a woman loses respect for you as a man, like you're not following your purpose, you're putting her above everything else, she can no longer be turned on by you. She can't get wet. She don't want you no more. She gonna find a real man who puts his shit in order, prioritizes what's important and what's not. A lot of times also, y'all get so comfortable in this relationship, you get weak, you get complacent, you stop going to the gym, you stop eating right. She meets you, your body look crazy, you're ripped. Now you start working out, you getting fat, you letting yourself go, you're not living life, you're not the person that she met. She no longer turned on by you. Number 2, women can cheat with little consequence now. Back in the day, if a woman cheated, it was frowned upon. Now, it's like she just living her best life. You also got to remember too, women don't need men now. They making more money than a lot of men. They don't really need you for shit. What you gonna do? You gonna divorce her? She gonna take half your shit anyway. There's no consequence, so what you gonna do? Number 3, women love to be validated. They want to feel sexy. If you're not making them feel sexy, they're gonna find somebody else to make them feel sexy. That's why it's very important, if you're going to get in a relationship, that you are extremely attracted to that person physically, not just emotionally, but physically. This is why women go to the club and they leave with that alpha male guy who don't give a damn. It makes them feel better. I don't know why. It just makes them feel like they did something, they accomplished something. Number 4, hypergamy. Women want the best option available. What I mean by that is genetics. Women want to mate with the best possible guy genetically so that she can pass that on to her children. It's wired inside of them to pick the best mate. Number 5, boredom. Out of sheer boredom, your girl gonna cheat on you. She knows every move you gonna make in the bedroom. She's tired of doing missionary. She's tired of you getting on top, giving her 10 strokes, exploding, and then turning on ESPN to watch the highlights. She's bored. She wants to be dominated. She wants you to put your back into it. She gonna find somebody that can do it right. I promise you.
Women cheat because there is something lacking in the man that they're with at the current moment. There's something he's not giving her emotionally. And sometimes it can even be financially. Women don't cheat just because it's fun or convenient or somebody, crossed their path and they looked good, but they cheat for deeper reasons. Okay. So it's not the same as a man cheating. When a woman decides to go ahead and go cheat, it's for some real stuff, And usually if the woman is smart, she's cheating with someone that she can upgrade with, not just some random. It's a potential quality person. That's why it hurts so much more when a woman cheats, because she cheats with purpose, the intention to level up and upgrade her life. And it hurts you because maybe time after time and chance after chance, and she thought you had potential that you never lived up to. So she has to move on. So if she cheats, then that's probably why. If she cheats just because she's bored and highly oversexed, it's because she seeks validation that she's not getting or she didn't get it as a child. Okay? So if she just cheats to cheat like a man, if she cheats like a man does, it's because she seeks validation because she doesn't have self-love within. So she needs people to constantly validate her, to tell her, oh, you're wanted. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, A, B, C, and D, even if it requires them using her body. So that's why some women cheat. You just got to figure out which one that woman is that you're with is and why she's cheating.
Women don't cheat on their partners for men that are worse. Women cheat for better. Men don't always cheat for better. Women cheat up. Men cheat really anywhere. It's not necessarily up or down. Men look at cheating very differently than women do. Men are really just bored, or they're not disciplined, or they're giving into temptation. A lot of times women, they have a genuine interest in the man. They look at this in a transactional manner to elevate. They may have a void in the relationship. They may have a lack of commitment. So a lot of times women will cheat for a strategic nature. Men will cheat because there's just a lack of discipline in the moment. It's not necessarily because they love this woman. Both situations are not good. We typically cheat in an effort to improve our reproductive parameter. So with women, they're looking for quality a lot more. Men are looking for quantity. You'll see men brag about how many women they get. It's plural. It's abundance. And women really brag about the quality of man they can get. Oh, I've gotten this guy before. Oh, this is my man. And that's the nature of where she really determines herself. If a woman can acquire a very high quality man, a very elevated man, she then associates her value with the level and caliber of that man. On the flip side, if a man is getting more abundance with women, even though they may be low quality women, he will start to regard himself as a higher individual because he's getting a plethora of attention. So the parameters at what we cheat are typically done so in a very biological, primitive manner. And in a social society today, it's not necessarily beneficial, but we don't cheat for the same reasons.
You want to know what's crazy? Men will break up with a girl, stop dealing with the girl, ghost her, whatever, when they realize she is who she says she is. They saw this beautiful, talented girl. They saw this girl who's working hard, got her money together, got her stuff together, is doing everything that she needs to do. They get to know her and realize she's really about it. She's really who she says she is. She's really who she is on the gram, off the gram, whatever. And now they realize that they're here, or that's what they're thinking in their head, and they have to get up to here because that's where they feel like the girl is. So instead of getting on their A game or doing whatever they need to do, or actually trusting that she likes this, she likes you, she likes this guy, whatever, they back away. Because it's easier to back away than to actually work your way up to where you feel like you need to be. Simple. And what's crazy is 9 times out of 10, or even 8 times out of 10, we actually like that guy. And they pull themselves out of the game. Like, sometimes you are actually the problem.